Today on Soul Singer Discovers, we're going to be listening to the band Bring Me the Horizon. The song is Can You Feel My Heart? No, I can't bring me the horizon, and it's probably best, medically speaking, that I can't. Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Woohoo! It's January. Ugh. It's the worst month of the year, outside of probably February. And November sucks ass too. But you know what? We're gonna do the best we can.
What? Spilled milk.
So today, Bring Me the Horizon, another band I have zero idea about. Before we get there, if you would like to listen to any of my original music, so you can decide whether or not I'm allowed to have an opinion, you can go over to my teeny tiny Spotify. My teeny tiny Spotify, where you can hear some of my original music. And if you listen to it and you think, this girl's pish, fair enough. But if you listen to it and go, this is wonderful, why not share it around with your friends and be like, hey you dumb bitch, you want to hear something new? Of course you do. So, Can You Feel My Heart? Again, I'm slightly worried. I've not long finished recording Hollywood Undead. I had some shit to talk. I'm hoping against hope that Bring Me the Horizon is not Hollywood Undead, because it was requested by the same kind of people. Oh, fuck a like a ding dong. I can do it. I believe in myself. I am a strong, independent worm. This is it. Bring Me the Horizon. Can You Feel My Heart? Question mark? I don't know. Boop. So the one thing I like about it so far is the electronic sounds, although they are becoming a tiny bit repetitive, that ba, 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 ba. I do think that the combination of electronic sounds into metal music makes too much sense. The guy's voice sounds very unsupported. I think, having heard a lot of distorted vocals over the past 2 years, he's reminded me of someone vocally, and I can't think who the fuck it is. But it does feel a bit unsupported, but then it's hard to tell with distortion. If you play me a melodic voice and go, Melissa, is this supported? I can tell within about 10 seconds. But with distorted vocals, it's so difficult, especially because a lot of distorted vocals end up with a lot of different effects put onto them, you know? Good luck if you want to try and work out intricate parts of what's going on with the vessel's voice in Sleep Token, you know what I'm saying? So far I like it. This was posted 11 years ago. It feels very early noughties, and that's happened a couple of times with some bands that we've done recently, where they're very much modern bands, but they feel very nu metal, or at least they feel influenced by nu metal. Which I guess makes a lot of sense, because a lot of these kids, when they would have been growing up, they would have been listening to things like Korn and Slipknot and the like. So it does make sense, although I'm not saying that that's what they sound like. Do you know what I mean? I like the delivery of the guy's vocals. I think some of the lyrics were really quite interesting, because we expect angsty lyrics from young men making metal music. However, he's saying, he said something about, you know, how he loved to his mother and things. And it's like, yeah, you should subvert expectations. People think you're going to be an angsty, raging at your parents, you know, a little bit of a spoiled brat. If you subvert that, fantastic. I love that. I love that. The blacked out warehouse is becoming a trope that I find a little bit played out. But with all these plague doctors, what are they doing? I don't think that guy has a medical license.
Hi, everybody!
That's what I think. Let's keep going. That's a cool effect on the vocal there, that burn.
I'm scared to get close, and I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel at all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim. I'm scared to get close, and I hate being alone.
That's a good
for
word.
that feeling to not feel at all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim. I'm scared to get close, and I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel at all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim.
Sure. I like the addition of all the electronic sounds. I think the lyric, I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim, is a fucking great lyric. I'm just sad they repeated it. I think when you've got a lyric like, and again, this is just opinion, not fact, of course. I think when you have a lyric like that, the best thing you can do is drop it on your audience like a ton of bricks without them seeing it coming and not return to it. Devastating lyrics like that, one-liners like that are so effective. You can turn someone from being completely passive towards a kind of music to in love with the band immediately if you have that kind of lyric in there. And yeah, I think it's really good. There's a couple of really nice pieces of lyric in there. Do I think that melodically or harmonically there's anything happening I haven't heard before? No, not really. I think the electronic sounds are lovely. A slightly repetitive, but that wonderful burn effect, that burn sort of, I don't know if it's like a pedal they've put on his vocal, where his vocal just slowly burnt out. That was beautiful. I can't say for sure how I feel about them in the long term. I'd probably have to listen to more. I think lucky for them, I'm listening to them after Hollywood Undead rather. But I can see on the chat, like fucking hell, I can see on the video it's 212 million views. So that, you know, they're popular. I can totally see why they're popular. The music's not offensive. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a mild yes. It may not be something that I would necessarily listen to on the reg, but you know what, they're trying. They're trying, and there's some tasty little lyricism tidbits that I enjoyed there. And again, with a lyric like that, you know, it's a personal choice. I don't want it to be repeated. I want it to be that beautiful snapshot in time that doesn't happen again in the song, because then it's like, oh my fucking God, you're just waiting for it to happen. But I understand why they have repeated it, because it is very good. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about this band on the whole? Not like that. Is this a good place to start? And if not, where else should I go with Bring Me the Horizon? Let me know in the comment section. As always, thank you to all of you out there for liking, subscribing and doing all that fancy business. Thank you to my patrons. Until next time, my dudes, can you feel my heart? Probably not.